I'm disgusted. I'm ashamed of those moderators.
Probably took a bullet to the head because of the things that they say about me.
Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. It's got to be smart.
She was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out. Wait a minute, I'm talking now. If you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
Wave God. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight to it. Well, that moment that I was desperately waiting on has finally came and went, guys. And I'm talking about the 2024 presidential debate with President Trump and, Vice President Kamala Harris, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I had a lot to say in my past video when I was talking about, the upcoming election and the way the media be painting it only good for one side, basically. Like the way they be just swaying the narrative in favor of one side, guys. I was sick of it. So I had went ahead and did some reactions to some Trump ads. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I lost like 3 subscribers. But you know what, man? That's okay because I can't be a sheep, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep it real with myself, keep it real with y'all, and feel how I feel and stand on how I feel, man. This debate was pretty electric, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty electric. When I first watched it off the back, I did not run straight to YouTube to come give my raw opinion because I had to watch it twice, guys. Things like this, you got to watch it a couple times because, you might think you heard it all and seen it all and you got a good understanding of what they was talking about. But sometimes you actually got to go back and watch that thing twice, man. And that's exactly what I did. The first time I watched it, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, Kamala is cooking, you feel me? Wave God is not the type of person to sit up here and be delusional and not give somebody their props. I mean, this ain't nothing to be getting props on. She should be cooking. She is auditioning for the biggest job in America, you know what I'm saying? The biggest job in the world, we might as well say. As we know, man, Trump already held that job down. But Kamala came way more prepared. Now, guys, I got to be honest. I don't know if Kamala was cooking or my expectations for her were just so low, you know what I'm saying? Because she never pops out to the media. We never hear her talk. We see she flipped all of her, positions on everything. I don't know if my expectations were so low that I'm just impressed that she was up there having a conversation for over an hour, guys. I really honestly think that's what it was. Because if you ask me, in my opinion, man, she didn't have no viral moments. She didn't make no good points, no great points. She didn't call him out on nothing that was just crazy that we didn't already know or haven't already been hearing for the past however many years. And what she did do was avoid a lot of answers. Like, y'all got to understand, guys, when these candidates get asked a question and they just get the talking and spinning, just because they was talking for a long time don't mean they actually answered the question. So just go rewatch that, debate, and you will probably have a better understanding on what really happened, what really went down. Because if you just watch it one time and then you run instantly to Twitter or you run instantly to all the blog pages that you following on Instagram or whatever, guys, all these platforms are leaning heavily to the left. Now, I don't want to lean left or right. Like I said in my last video, I'm just using my common sense. But, right now, man, it was just, I'm actually feeling like Trump did pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Now, I've been watching the news and the fallout and everything, everybody been saying, you feel me? But after I watched it the second time, man, I kind of feel like Trump did better than I initially thought he did after the first watch. Because I got caught up in a little Twitter sphere. I got caught up in, the raw emotions, just being shocked that she was right there, just putting it down like that, you know what I'm saying? But when you go back and kind of listen to it, man, you could look at the first question of the debate, guys, and she skated on the answer. Like, she got to talking about her goddamn childhood growing up in middle class America, man. Some shit. She ain't never answered the question. Like, it's cool to tell your life story, but just answer the question, man. I will say, though, this debate was definitely 3v1, you feel me? You know how Drake said 20v1? Nah, this debate was 3v1, man. I don't know why they keep, having these debates on the op news stations. Well, it's only like one news station or 2 news stations that be in the favor of Trump. But it's like, it's fucked either way, because let's just be honest, man. If he go on these news stations like he did last night, we already know they're gonna gang up on him. It's gonna be Trump against 3 people. He gotta debate the 2 moderators and the candidate. But we know if he turns it down, and be like, well, I'm not gonna do it with y'all. We already know they're gonna flip that and try to spin it to he running from her and scared and all this. So I respect the fact that Trump even went on ABC News, knowing that they was gonna be gunning for him, knowing that they was gonna be showing extreme bias, and he still went up there and stood in the paint. Like, we giving Kamala credit for standing in the paint with Trump. We need to give Trump credit for standing in the paint against 3 people, you feel me? 3 people. And this after he just gets slandered, week after week, day after day. They said ABC had 100% positive reporting record on Kamala and like a 93% bad reporting rate on Donald Trump, man. And also something else that everybody noticed was the moderators kept fact checking Trump, but didn't fact check Kamala not one time, man. They said they fact checked Trump 5 times, never fact checked Kamala not one time. And let's just be honest, man, they both was lying, you feel me? It's politics, they both lying, they both gonna lie. But my thing is, don't fact check one party without fact checking the other party, because she up here lying about shit too. She said that January 6th was the worst terrorist attack in America, guys. Knowing goddamn September 11th is the next day. That's how you know that these motherfuckers just be saying shit, man. But we gonna get into some of the things that Kamala lied about, you feel me? Because I don't gotta point out Trump lies. The moderators did it for y'all, you feel me? We don't even know if he was lying or not. We just gotta take their word and be like, no, well, they said it was a lie, so I guess it's a lie. Let's just take a look at this little video right quick though, and then we gonna look at the top 5 lies, I guess, told from Kamala Harris side of the whole thing, man. Let's get it.
Walls and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
We have to have a buyback program, and I support a mandatory buyback program. It's got to be smart. We got to do it the right way.
Do you believe in the mandatory buyback of quote-unquote assault weapons?
I do believe that we need to do buyback. Let's
She
remember
want to take the
Charlottesville,
guns.
where there was a mob of people carrying tiki torches, spewing anti-Semitic hate.
Oh my God.
And what did the president then at the time say? There were fine people on each side.
Look what he actually
You had
said.
some very bad people in that group. But you also had people that were very fine people on both sides. You had people in that group, excuse me, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists.
Not the
they should be
neo-Nazis.
condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis.
Boy, they be
and
spinning
white
some shit, man.
nationalists,
That's why I
okay?
hate the
And
mainstream
Supreme Court
media.
had great courage in doing it. And I give tremendous credit to those 6 justices.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Mm.
Madam Vice President,
What?
get your response to President Trump.
Look, they fact checking 10 Walls babies born alive and botched abortions were left to
She
die.
was big on defund the police.
Wow.
In Minnesota, she went.
Where do you stand on defund the police?
Look, right. So here's the thing.
Kamala don't
Defund
want
the
police.
The issue behind it is that we need to reimagine how we are creating safety. And when you have many cities that have 1/3 of their entire city budget.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'll pause it. You feel me? Now let me read through it because that was actually video form, but I got it right here on the screen, man. This is from Twitter. Somebody named Colin Rugg, a verified account. I don't know who this is. I didn't do my research. You feel me? It says top 5 lies. Hold on, my bad. Top 5 lies that the ABC News moderators refused to fact check or falsely fact check during the debate. Number 1, mandatory firearm buybacks. Kamala Harris told Trump to stop lying about her wanting to confiscate firearms. Harris has previously stated multiple times that she wants to launch a mandatory buyback program. Goddamn, we just seen that in the video. The ABC moderator said nothing. Number 2, fine people hoax. Kamala Harris claimed Trump called neo-Nazis very fine people. This hoax was debunked by Snopes, but the ABC moderators let it slide. We just seen on that clip ourselves of him saying it was very fine people on both sides. He said, I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the goddamn white nationalists. We just seen that with our own eyes. So there go another lie. She just throwing dirt on his name, like pure goddamn, hatred. You feel me? Number 3, post-birth abortion. Trump claimed babies were killed outside of the womb in failed abortions. Under Tim Walz, her vice president, babies born alive in botched abortions are allowed to be left to die. Goddamn. That's why you should have goddamn, well, never mind. 8 babies who survived abortions in Minnesota were abandoned and sadly something under Walz. So that's crazy, man. So it's looking like they goddamn abandoning babies when the abortion go wrong in the first place, man. That's fucked up. You feel me? Now I'm all for abortion and shit. It should be the choice, but hey, if it's left up to the states, I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Number 4, defund the police. Kamala Harris laughed when Trump said she wanted to defund the police. During the previous interview, Harris said having more cops on the street is wrong. She also supported taking police officers out of schools. The ABC moderator said nothing. In the bloodbath hoax. Number 5, Kamala Harris claimed Trump said there will be a bloodbath if he's not elected, insinuating that his supporters would start killing people. Goddamn. This is completely false. The comment made during a rally where Trump said there would be a bloodbath for the American auto industry if not elected. The ABC moderators said nothing, man. So there we have it, man. We already know it was gonna be an extreme bias, but I ain't gonna lie, guys. They pretty much proved us right, and now we just left up here to pick up the pieces. I think it was a good debate, though. I definitely want to see more debates. I think Kamala them said they wanted another debate. Trump kind of on the fence about it right now, man. I don't know if he liked his performance, but honestly, I like his performance. I feel like he was cooking. I feel like y'all need to go watch it a second time. You know, if y'all didn't catch everything that was really going on. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave Guy made it. This boy Ted. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.